For any real number x, y, and z, x plus y plus z equal to 2, x square plus y square plus z square equal to 3, and x, y, z equal to 4, then factorize xy plus z minus 1. So how can we solve this problem? So if we want to solve the factorization of these problems, then we have to replace this z. So if we want to replace this z, then we'll get easily find out the factors of this algebraic expression. So let's start. Xy plus z minus 1. So instead of z, we can put 2 minus x minus y, because from 1 we can write x plus y plus z equal to 2. We can say this one is number 1 equation. Then we can write z equal to 2 minus x minus y. So instead of z, we can put 2 minus x minus y. So xy plus 2 minus x minus y minus 1. So now xy minus x minus y, 2 minus 1, that is 1. So now we have to take common, that is if I take x is common, that means common means actually we have to divide. So xy divided by x, that is y, minus x divided by x, that is 1, minus 1. Then we'll get y minus 1. So now we have to take common y minus 1, then we'll get x minus 1 will be there. So this is the factors of this one. So after completing the factorization of this one, we'll get two factors, that is y minus 1 and x minus 1. So y minus 1 into x minus 1 is a factor of this one. Now let's solve the second problem. The second problem says, find the value of x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So if we want to solve this problem, then means we have to simplify the square. So how can we solve? Look at this. X minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So we can write by using the formula of a minus b whole square, that is actually a square minus 2ab plus b square. So x minus y whole square should be x square minus 2xy plus y square, plus y minus z whole square should be y square minus 2yz plus z square, and z minus x whole square should be z square minus 2zx plus x square. Now if I add x square and x square, we'll get 2x square, y square and y square, that will be 2y square, z square and z square, that will be 2z square, and there are minus 2xy minus 2yj minus 2zx. Very simple one. Now, if I take 2 as common, that means we'll get 2 into x square plus y square plus z square minus 2 into xy plus yz plus zx. That means we need two values. First one, we have to find out the value of this one and this one. And if we see at the statement already shown the value of x square plus y square plus z square, that is 3. So 2 multiplied by 3. But we don't know the value of this one. So we have to find out the value of this one. So if we look at the statement, we'll see that x plus y plus z equal to 2. If I make square, then we'll get x plus y plus z whole square equal to 2 square. That means a plus b plus c whole square, that means a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Just we have to use this formula, nothing else. Actually, x plus y plus z whole square should be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx equal to 2 square, that is 4. So we know what is the value of x square plus y square plus z square, that is 3. So 3 plus 2 into xy plus yz plus zx should be 4. So what will be the next line? That next line should be 2 into xy plus yz plus zx. If I move this 3 on another side, we will get 4 minus 3, that is 1. So instead of 2 into xy plus yz plus zx, we can put 1. Look at this, we can put 1. So now 2 3 is 6, 6 minus 1, that will be 5. So the value of this one should be 5. So in this way, we can easily solve number B. Now, number C. Very simple problem. Number C says, find out the value of this one, x cube plus y cube plus z cube. So this is another easy problem. At first, if we multiply this one, suppose x plus y plus z into xy plus yz plus zx, what will we get? We know the value of x plus y plus z is 2. And from number B, we get xy plus yz plus zx equal to half. Now, if we multiply these two algebraic expression, what will you get? X into this one, that means x square y plus xyz plus zx square. Next, if we multiply y by this one, then we'll get xy square plus y square z plus yzx. That means xyz. And the last one, if we multiply this z by this one, then we'll get xyz plus yz square plus zx square, and equal to, if we divide 2 by 2, then we'll get 1. So now we can write x square y plus xy square plus y square z plus zy square plus zx square plus z square x. And that is equal to 1 minus, there is xyz, xyz, xyz. So 1 minus 3xyz. So what is the value of 1 minus 3xyz? 1 minus the value of xyz is 4. So we can put this one. So 1 minus 3 into 4, that is 1 minus 12. That is 1 minus 12, that is minus 11. So we can easily write the value of this one is minus 11. Okay, very simple. Now, we can multiply x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square. We can multiply x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square. So, if we multiply this one, then we'll get x cube. Very simple. Look, x into x square, that is x cube plus xy square plus xz square plus y into this one, we get x square y plus y cube plus yz square plus z into x square, that is zx square plus y square z plus z cube. Now we can write, since this one is equal to this one, so we can easily write x plus y plus z, that is 2 into x square plus y square plus z square equal to 3 equal to x cube plus y cube plus z cube, x cube plus y cube plus z cube, and there is xy square plus xz square plus x square y plus yz square plus zx square plus y square z. So now we can write 2 multiplied by 3, that is 6, equal to x cube plus y cube plus z cube, and the value of this one is minus 11, minus 11. So if I move this minus 11 on another part, we'll get x cube plus y cube plus z cube should be 6 plus 11, that is 17. So 17 should be the final answer of this one. Very simple one. We can easily solve this one. Now our last problem, that is prove that 1 by xy plus z minus 1 plus 1 by yz plus x minus 1 plus 1 by zx plus y minus 1 equal to minus 2 by 9. To solve this problem, we have to take help of number A, because we have to convert this denominator. Actually, there are 3 denominator. Actually, we have to convert this one on another thing. That means we have to factorize. Suppose xy plus z minus 1. Then we can write, instead of z, from this one, look at this, we can write 2 minus x minus y. So xy plus 2 minus x minus y minus 1. So we can easily say this one, xy minus x minus y plus 1. If I take x as common, that means we will get y minus 1 minus 1 into y minus 1. At last we will get y minus 1 into x minus 1. Very simple one. And similarly, if we want to solve yz plus x minus 1, what will we get? Look at this. Instead of x, we can write 2 minus y minus z. So yz plus 2 minus y minus z minus 1. So yz minus y minus z plus 1. So y into z minus 1. Similarly, we're doing same thing actually. Minus 1 into z minus 1. Then at last we will get z minus 1 into y minus 1. Similarly, if we want to find out the factorization of zx plus y minus 1, what will we get? We have to replace this y. So instead of y, we can write 2 minus x minus z. So zx plus 2 minus x minus z. So we're doing this one from actually number A, minus 1, equal to zx minus x minus z plus 1. So now x into z minus 1 minus 1 into z minus 1. So we can write z minus 1 into x minus 1. If we replace this one by this one, that one by that one, and this one by this one, then we can easily write a new thing. So what will you get? We can write this one, xy plus z minus 1 plus 1 by yz plus x minus 1 plus 1 by zx plus y minus 1. So we can replace this denominator. So instead of xy plus z minus 1, we can write x minus 1 into y minus 1. Instead of yz plus x minus 1, we can write 1 by y minus 1 into z minus 1. And instead of zx plus y minus 1, we can write z minus 1 into x minus 1. Very simple. Now, if I take the LCM of these three denominators, then what will you get? We'll get x minus 1 into y minus 1 into z minus 1. Then we have to divide this denominator by that denominator. That means we will get z minus 1 at numerator. Similarly, we'll get x minus 1 from the second term, and from the last term, we'll get y minus 1. So x plus y plus z minus 1, 1, 1, that is 3. Now we have to multiply this one. So we'll get, first if we multiply x minus 1 and y minus 1, what will we get? We'll get xy minus x minus y plus 1, and that is z minus 1. So again, we have to multiply this one by this one. Then what will we get? We'll get xyz minus xy minus xz plus x minus yz plus y plus z minus 1. And at numerator, we'll get x plus y plus z minus 3. So now we have to put the value. What is the value of x plus y plus z? We can put instead of x plus y plus z 2. So 2 minus 3. And at denominator, instead of x, y, z, we can write 4. And minus, we can count as minus, then it will be xy plus yz plus zx. And we already know the value of this one, and that is half plus x plus y plus z minus 1. So from B, we can easily put the value of xy plus yz plus zx, that is actually half, plus what is the value of x plus y plus z, that is 2. So 2 minus 1. So if we simplify this one, then we will get our final answer. Then what will be our final answer? Look at this. Minus 1 divided by 4 plus 2, 6. 6 minus 1, that is 5 minus half. So minus 1 divided by 2, 5 is 10 minus 1, that is 9. So we can write this one in this way, because if we divide the fraction, then we have to do the reciprocal of the second fraction. So it should be minus 1 multiplied by 2 by 9, and that is minus 2 by 9. And that is the final answer of this. So we can easily prove this one is equal to minus 2 by 9. So thank you very much for watching this video. See you soon on next video. Until then, Allah Hafiz, fi amanillah.